woke up from my nap. I take one every single day, and I think you should too. So today I'm going to be talking about pattern napping. Like I said, I take a nap every single day. I feel like I can't have a fully productive day until I'm able to take a nap. I know napping benefits me, so I was wondering, could it benefit other people in the same way? I did a lot of research, and it turns out, yes, it can. A lot of aspects of your life could benefit in a positive direction if you consider napping just even a few times a week. That's why today I'm going to be giving you a little pep talk on napping. So, pep talk, it might not actually be exactly a pep talk. PEP is an acronym for physical, emotional, and psychological benefits of napping. These are the aspects I'm going to be introducing today, and I hope by the end of my talk you'll be able to see each one in a new light and how they could possibly help increase or benefit your life. So like I said, the first P stands for physical. Napping has been proven to reduce tension and stress. While this might not exactly be a physical thing, stress does produce chemicals that can elicit a physical response. So, chronic stress has actually been shown to cause heart disease. So by decreasing levels of stress by napping, we are decreasing your risk for heart disease. And a study done by Opong in 2018 actually found out the exact same thing. They came to the conclusion that stress reduction leads to a decrease in risk for cardiovascular disease. This was based on a study of about 24,000 people over the course of 6 years. They found out that the people who napped 3 times or more a week for 30-minute intervals or more each had about a 40% lower risk of dying from heart disease. Now I'm going to take a quick step back and address the stigma behind napping. Napping is generally something that we think of a lazy person doing, or it's only meant for an elderly or very young person. Well, I'm going to bash that, because what generations are the most stressed? According to the American Psychological Association, Gen Z and millennials have the highest reported stress. So this is ages 18 to 47. So why are these people being judged lazy when they're taking a nap? We need to destigmatize napping and hopefully help people live a healthier and better life. The second physical aspect I'm going to be talking about is how we are actually wired to take a daily nap. According to Bruce in 2018, between 1 and 3 p.m., our melatonin levels rise. Melatonin is a hormone or a chemical that is used to induce sleep, and body temperature decrease. Both these things signify that we are about to go into sleep or nap. So you might not even be tired beforehand, but you're going to be tired there. That's why those 1 to 3 classes drag on. The second part of my pep talk I'd like to talk about is the E, which stands for emotional. So I'm just going to say it, college is hard. It puts a lot of stress on these students. A lot of people are expected to pay their tuition, pay their rent, get good grades, have a good social life, be happy, things like this. While it may be the best time of your life, it also could be the most stressful. So there's a study done by Wilson in 2007 that indicate that nap taking is an effective coping strategy for college students. Subjects in both nap taking groups had a higher cognitive scores and lower stress levels. That's huge. I think it was awesome that we were able to address college students specifically due to the high stress levels and hopefully help us or them flock towards a coping mechanism, which could be a daily nap. Napping has also been proven to help emotional regulation. So emotional regulation is how we respond to day-to-day, life-to-life events in a socially acceptable or non-acceptable way. A person with a high emotional regulation will be able to respond to these events with a very wide range of emotions that are more socially acceptable. Someone with low is the opposite. Someone that has low emotional regulation is probably going to be more prone to outbursts and freakouts and things like that. So napping will help increase that and hopefully increase your social activity. Napping has also been proven to boost creativity. So we have 2 hemispheres in our brain. We have a right hemisphere and we have a left hemisphere. The right hemisphere is known to be used mostly for creative thinking. The left is more for logical. So, it has been seen that after a nap, the right side of a person's brain is more stimulated and more active altogether than it was before the nap. So, with a more activated right hemisphere, you're going to be just more creative. The other thing I'd like to talk about is this thing called crosstalk. Like I said, there's two hemispheres, and these sometimes need to talk. When you're dealing with a problem that is both creative and logistical, you need to be talking. These two parts of your brain need to be talking. And I'd actually like to share a quick story on this. In high school, I was in this history class. I walked into this history class every day feeling so tired. It was one of those 2:30 p.m. classes. And one day, I accidentally fell asleep. I don't know how long or when I fell asleep, but I woke up and I felt more refreshed than ever. And before I fell asleep, we were solving these very critical thinking problems that I did not think I would ever be able to get. When I woke up, I solved them with ease. It was awesome and probably the most effective power nap I've ever had. So, the last part of my PEP is psychological. So napping is proven to increase alertness, memory, concentration, and decision making, according to an article called Napping Benefits and Tips. So I've talked to a lot of people. I've talked to a lot of my peers, I've talked to my family, and I've talked to a lot of my friends. And most of them will say, when I wake up from a nap, I feel tired and groggy, and my brain feels in a fog. Well, I'm here to tell you, that means you're napping wrong. A power nap is supposed to be between 10 and 30 minutes. If you go over this, you're going to be experiencing something called sleep inertia, which is this groggy feeling that you may be feeling when you wake up. If you just go 10 to 30 minutes, you're going to wake up with these exact symptoms, which are increased alertness, memory, concentration, and decision making. So I would just like to say thank you so much for listening to my pep talk. Like I said, you should nap more, and just do your mind and body a favor by doing this. Just try it and see how you feel. So when you nap, remember my pep talk and how you should nap, when you should nap, and why you should nap. Thank you.